Well, a day after India lodged a protest with Pakistan over escalating ceasefire violations, the two sides are about to hold sector commander level flag meetings. The meeting is scheduled to be held at Nikowal border outpost. In the meeting, the BSF team is likely to give Pak Rangers proof of their involvement in the firing and shelling on civilian areas in Arnia, Arispura, Ramgarh, Akhnur and Karnataka. The BSF had said the firing by Pakistan forces in the last 45 days was possibly the heaviest since the 1971 war.
Now there have been such an intense shelling. So in these two respects, this is unprecedented in the recent past. We did, during this process, we did try to contact our counterpart through the established channel of communication. We also tried to hold the flag meetings. None of these were responded. But yesterday we got a request from them requesting for a flag meeting at the commandant's level. And hopefully it takes place. As of now, it is scheduled to take place.
I'd like to cut across at this point of time. My colleague Nikowal still standing by, getting us the very latest. Also joining me in the studio is our strategic affairs editor Gaurav Sawant. Before I go to Shuja, a quick question with Gaurav Sawant here. Gaurav, will these history stands testimony that has never quite happened, but will these flag meets actually broker peace?
These flag meetings are tactical level meetings which are held by tactical commanders only to sustain and contain a situation. There was a flare-up. That flare-up lasted 45 days. Pakistan is now asking for peace because Pakistan at the tactical level realizes that the firing from the Indian side has caused immense damage. As my sources in the government said, India did not escalate the situation, but India did ensure that adequate punishment was meted out to those who had violated the ceasefire. These tactical meetings do not broker peace. They only contain a situation. They just prevent a situation from going out of control. As far as the bigger question for peace is concerned, only when Pakistan stops terror or when Pakistan shows a genuine desire for peace, that would happen at a strategic level, at a much higher level.
And along the sides, Gaurav, the fringe elements, like we just heard General Pervez Musharraf, everybody is having quite a field day, and the whole rhetoric of don't try to threaten a nuclear nation is getting rather boring.
Well, you hit the nail on its head. The fringe elements, and Pervez Musharraf is now is a completely irrelevant fringe element in Pakistan. In fact, he's a man who, as many Pakistani friends tell us, is more respected in India than in Pakistan. Pakistan can't stand Pervez Musharraf. That bogey of Pakistan being a nuclear weapon state and a nuclear flashpoint, this is good rhetoric, but there are checks and balances to ensure no situation flares out of control and escalates to such a level that it reaches a nuclear red line. So a terrorist strike here or India's retaliation, God forbid, should there be something of that sort, does not lead to escalation to a nuclear flashpoint. All of this is Pakistan's rhetoric in India and across the world to say that you sort out the situation because it's a nuclear flashpoint. It isn't a nuclear flashpoint. Pakistan spreads terror in India and India needs to control that. It's as simple as that. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made that extremely clear. As Pervez Musharraf, you heard him very clearly, Pervez Musharraf is in trouble because Pakistan is just unable to understand, with the change in leadership in Delhi, how has the situation changed so dramatically.
Well, appreciate you joining us, gentlemen. Nikowal getting us the very latest from the border, and our strategic affairs editor Gaurav Sawant in the studio. We'll of course keep coming back to the both of them for the latest updates. One thing that we can tell our viewers right now, the latest update that we are getting in is that the flag meetings at Akhnur has been resumed. We will keep getting our viewers the latest on that.